Hi there, it's me, Sandy, and I finally had the planets align where I had time, I felt like doing it, I had the energy and all that to make a video. So here I am again, and this video is actually one that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I know that I can come up with more, so there may be a part 2 at some point. But what this is basically sense that I feel like, hey, are we smelling the same thing? And what I mean is scents that tend to be consistently described a certain way, if you like read reviews on Fragrantica, that I feel like I'm smelling something different, or my nose might be broken, or whatever. So these are things that don't smell as I expected. But it doesn't mean I don't like them, okay? So I definitely want to make that clear. So I'm just going to dive in. So the first one we'll do is Lalique Satine, and I only have a mini. But this is basically a vanilla scent, and it's very often, it'll come up if people are asking for like delicate, creamy, or just lovely soft vanilla and soft feminine type scents. And I do think that this is really pretty, but to my nose, it reads sharp. It's got like a sharpness to it, like it would be an eau de toilette rather than an eau de parfum. Not that eau de toilettes are always sharp, but I don't know, it's just not what I expected. And on my skin, maybe. It may all boil down to skin chemistry, because I've worn all of these on my skin many times. So Lalique Satine, different than I expected. Not creamy, delicate, powdery, any of that. Just kind of a sharp vanilla to me. So that's the first one. Next, in a similar vein, it's a travel spray, but this is Salvatore Ferragamo Emozione, I don't know how it's pronounced. So this one is very powdery, and I did expect that, but again, it's super sharp to me, especially on my skin. It goes very, very pungently sharp. So I expected soft, powdery, enveloping. Some people say that this smells quite a bit like Chloe Love or Love Chloe. And that was why I got this one, because I've never actually smelled that one, but it had been on my list of things I wanted to smell for a really long time. But yeah, this one, it's a nice scent. I mean, I've worn a fair bit of it, but it is not this delicate, warm, powdery vanilla, which is what I was expecting. It's quite sharp to me. So yeah, there's that. I'm seeing a trend here. So this is Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, and this one gets described by a lot of people as being like super clean musk. So it's not that it smells sharp to me, but to me this has got some funk to it. And I did a video a long time ago, one of my first videos, about the fabulous funk of Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, and I still feel that way. And I feel that way when I wear it too, but it's the good kind of funk. Like, to me, I don't know if it's quite animalic or if it's just like almost goes there, but it's definitely like human smelling, lavendery, powdery, musky. I love this fragrance. It dries down really, really pretty on my skin, but I don't find it to be this clean thing. I find it to be a little bit of a funky, human, pretty fragrance. So that's Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. Next is Cacharel Noah. I love this little bottle, and it has the most lovely atomizer. I would spray it, but I'm wearing something else. And one of my best surprises was with this is that for some reason, probably because I had only seen pictures, I always pictured this having the ball inside fixed to the bottom. So I just love the fact that it's loose in there. I don't know why. But anyway, so Cacharel Noah is often described as this ethereal, delicate, otherworldly, beautiful, like skin musk that's clean and just ethereal, you know? And apparently this is a reformulation, and the original version was what I just described. And if you read through reviews, you'll see that some people say that it lost that. So I think I must have one of the newer versions, but still people describe it in that vein. I like this fragrance. You can see again, I've put a decent little dent in it. It is a clean, powdery fragrance, but it's pretty sharp to me. Again, it's got a real kick to it, especially at first. I think that this smells very, very similar, especially in the dry down, to Tom Ford White Suede. I've done a side-by-side of those, and so yeah, I think this is lovely. Clearly I like it, but I just expected it to be more delicate, I guess, and ethereal, and to me it's a little more in your face, but it's beautiful. So that's Cacharel Noah. 2 left. This one, maybe it's not quite that I didn't or that it smells different than I expected, but this is Diptyque Velocicos, and it's the EDT, so Eau de Toilette. You can see the back, I love that. And to me, this just smells so vividly like, because I remember when I was a little girl, my friend had a fig tree. What time am I? I'm okay on time. And we would break some part of the stems, and the milk would or sap would drip out, and it looked like milk. That's all I get with this. So I expected a little more of a coconutty, figgy, herbally green scent, and while it is very green, I really just get a snapped fig stem and the milk dripping out. So not so much that it's different than I expected, but for me, I don't ever find myself wanting to wear this one. So I'm probably gonna end up selling this, just because for somebody that loves this, they'll be glad to have it. And it's just too much like a candle. Like, I would love to burn a candle in my home that smelled like this, but I just don't want to smell this photorealistically like a fig stem. So that's this one, Velocicos Eau de Toilette. And last but not least, this is Pure Musk by Narciso. So I'm wondering if I can tell where I am in here. It's really hard to see. So this one gets described a lot again as being this extremely clean, pure smelling, delicate musk. And I find it also in the vein of the Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. It's got a hefty dose of some funk to me. A little bit, I don't know, not BO. And this smells perfectly fine. It's not that these have gone bad. I've smelled this many times in other places. It's just that it's much more in your face, much punchier. It's zippy, it's a little sour, very, very heavily floral to me. So not just like this light, clean musk. I find it incredibly heavily floral. And I love Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. I have quite a few. So I know the type of musk they do, and it's here, and I love it. But I just was expecting something more delicate. And this is not delicate or subtle to me. You have to be, or I have to be in the mood for this one. So anyway, so it's fun to make a video again. I might make another one today. It's good to see you. Thanks for watching. I would love to know if you could put it in comments if you have any fragrances that you're just like, hello world, are we smelling the same thing? Because it's always just weird, and you don't know if it's your nose and your brain, or if it's your skin chemistry, or what the deal is. So, or just personal preference. because again, I am not in any way an expert. I'm just a person, and these are purely my opinions. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.